welcome. My name is Miriam, for those who are new. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Today we're going to do fire cider together. Super excited for several things here. 3 of those being items that came directly from the backyard. So we've got a bunch of rosemary here, orange, and 2 lemons. They're not quite ripe, but we're gonna make them work. I've already washed everything. So everything here is organic. I know, different thoughts of organic and what all that means, but I would rather fewer pesticides than a lot of pesticides. I usually don't buy organic garlic or onions, but I did today for this. So I'm going to cut everything, peel everything, and get them in here. So I've watched a lot of Instagram reels, and someone on Instagram was saying that she is basically learning a new skill every single month. And for me, fire cider was the first on my list. If you don't know, my mom came to live with me after my father passed away. So it's all the more important now that I'm really thinking about my health, because I'm around a lot of people, then coming home to her, wanting to keep both of us healthy. So I may put more onion in later. Wow, that onion's really potent. Oh my goodness, my eyes. Woo! I'm going to put the garlic in as well. I might actually peel this off camera just for the interest of time. Gonna get the rosemary in, the thyme in. Oh, I'm crying, y'all. My goodness. Whew. Cloves. Garlic and cloves are my least favorite portion of this. I feel like everything else can taste pretty good, and well, the onions, but the garlic and cloves are the tough one. You can put, as many jalapeños as you would like. I'm putting just 1. I'm quite sensitive to heat, and I know the point of the jalapeno, part of it is the warming influence, but we can also get that from the ginger. It smells really good though. All right, so jalapeno is going in. I'm going to use the onion peels to get the jalapeno in because I really don't want the oils on my hand. Gotta be creative, y'all. All right, so we've got onion, jalapeno, rosemary, thyme. I'm going to get the lemons in there as well. It's funny, they're not quite yellow, but the insides are perfectly yellow. So, and oh my goodness, they smell so good. I have a juicer here. I'm going to put everything in there, but I did want to juice them a little bit. So we've got 2 lemons. Let's get the orange in. So we've got a lemon tree and an orange tree out back, which is super exciting. Telling you, it really makes a difference, like saying what you want and having that dream and vision in your mind, because I've always wanted a home with fruit trees, and I've got a home with fruit trees. Now I'm just going by the look. Again, this is my first time making fire cider. I think I'm only going to use 2 of the turmeric. I do plan to grow ginger and turmeric, so I might take the extra one and just get it in the dirt. Turmeric is beautiful. All right, and cut the ginger. Again, I've washed all of these. I'm not skinning anything. You'll notice I say this a lot. Doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be done. All right, I'm going to do this large piece of ginger as well. Let's get the garlic in, and I think I will end up putting the second, oh, that wasn't effective. I will put the second half of the onion in there. Ooh, well then, there goes that. Pick those up and rewash them. Don't know my own strength. So I'm not putting honey in here. You can put honey in it as you're making it. However, my mother is allergic to honey. It closes up her throat, and so we're not going to use honey. I'll most likely use it myself when I take some fire cider, but for her, we'll most likely use maple syrup. So I will not put any sweetener in it right now. It will just do its thing. And when we need it, we will put sweetener in. Now I'm looking forward to this because I've been every once in a while, you know, getting the sniffles. The sniffles right now are just because of the onion and the ginger and whatnot, but I've been getting the sniffles a lot lately and just doing an herbal tea, and I'm looking forward to having another option. And so many people have talked about how their immune system has really been strengthened as they've used the fire cider. So looking forward to being able to report back to you all and share how the rest of this winter goes. All right, I think that is enough garlic. And I'm going to cut up the second half of the onion. Oh, I forgot the cinnamon. 2 cinnamon sticks. Oh, there we go. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? All right, and the last piece of onion. I normally like to take at least, you know, 1 layer off. I guess in this case, it doesn't make much of a difference because we're not going to be eating it. All right, onion is in. The one thing I forgot is the peppercorns, so I'm going to have to grab that at the end because the peppercorns are going to help you take in all of the nutrients from the turmeric. So bottoms up, y'all. I'm pretty sure we're going to use the entire jar of apple cider vinegar. Will we make it to the top? It's a close call. I think we will. Yes. Oh, this is so perfect. I'm going to put everything in here, including the mother. Everything goes in. It smells actually really yummy. And I'll bring you in for a close-up. I'm going to put the black pepper in, and then let me just move this over. And then I'll be able to close it up. How lovely does that look? Isn't that great? I'm so excited. It's really beautiful, actually. Got everything in there. Awesome. So thank you all for hanging out. Again, my name is Miriam. If you got something out of this, feel free to click that little thumbs up button, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Talk to you later.